Hi, this is Mac from Mac's List. Before we start the show, I want to let you know about my new book, Land Your Dream Job Anywhere. I've been helping job seekers find meaningful, well-paying work since 2001, and now I put all my best advice into one easy-to-use guide. My book shows you how to make your resume stand out in a stack of applications, where you can find the hidden jobs that never get posted, and what you need to do to ace your next job interview. Get the first chapter now for free. Visit maxlist.org/anywhere. This is Find Your Dream Job, the podcast that helps you get hired, find the job you want, and make a difference in life. I'm Mac Pritchard, founder and publisher of Mac's List, and I'm here with the Mac's List team, Ben Forrestag, Becky Thomas, and Jessica Black. On today's bonus episode of Find Your Dream Job, I want to share big news with you. Next month, our show hits a major milestone, our 100th weekly episode.
Yay!
All right.
Yeah. So we just can't hold back our enthusiasm here in the Mac's List studio. We got all sorts of noisemakers. We'll add those later. But seriously, we started this podcast back in October of 2015. And since then, we've released one new episode every Wednesday morning. And creating this show week in and week out has been a big and enjoyable effort for us. And I'm so grateful for the support we've received from you, our listeners. And because of you, we consistently rank among the top 40 career podcasts on the U.S. iTunes chart. And to date, our show has been downloaded nearly 350,000 times.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a lot. So none of this would have happened without you, our listeners. And that's why I want you to know that we're having a special event for our 100th show, and we hope you'll join us. For episode 100, we're going to leave our downtown Mac's List studio and record in front of a live audience in Northeast Portland's Fremont Theater. And we would all love for you to join us. So, Jessica, you're in charge of producing this special show. What can people expect to see and hear?
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. And like you said, Mac, it'll be at the Fremont Theater over in Northeast Portland. And we'll have details I'll tell you more about that later. But we'll have an address and all of that good stuff. But it's on Tuesday, July 25th in the evening. So it'll be a really special occasion and the Fremont Theater is an actual theater. So it's a stage and we have theater style seats and all of that good stuff. And it'll be really fun.
Yeah, and we'll have an audience. I think it seats about 110 people.
Yes, it does.
And do the doors open at 5? Is that it?
It'll be 6 p.m.
6
Doors
p.m.
will open at 6 p.m. and the show will start at 7 p.m.
Okay. And will we have music?
We will have music. That's part of our big news is that we're going to have a live band. And Freddy Trujillo is going to be our musician for the night. And he is the guy who does our intro music, our Find Your Dream Job music.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yeah, he's a musician based here in Portland, but he travels on tours regularly up and down the West Coast.
Yeah, and he has a band who's going to be coming with him, and yeah.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that.
And thanks to your wife, Mac, for hooking that up.
Yeah, she's a big fan of Freddie's, and her passion for his music was one of the reasons we chose Freddie to provide our soundtrack. She's excited to see him in person. She's gone to a number of his shows. I have not, though I have his music at home. But
he's going to be playing some new songs that they've been working on. Okay. So that's exciting too.
Good.
Cool. Nice.
Terrific. Well, I know in addition to the live music, we've got other surprises planned. So, Becky, you want to pull the curtain back on that?
Yeah, sure. Tell us more, Becky.
Ooh, okay, I'm revealing the secrets. We don't want to give all the secrets.
It's good we're
away.
all sitting down.
Yeah. No, it's going to be great. I'm really excited. A couple other things. We're going to be talking to several listeners who found their own dream jobs. They're going to be sharing stories up on stage, which I always really love to hear other people's career stories and sort of how they got to where they are and their journees. So we're going to do some of that discussion.
We feature those on the blog, but it'll be really fun to have them say them from stage.
Yeah, we can chat about it a little
bit.
Yeah, and for the benefit of our listeners, Jessica's the one who goes out and gets those stories from people. So it's, and I know that's one of our most popular features in the blog.
It's fun. And I also, like you, Becky, really love that part of showcasing that.
Yeah, totally. We also have an exciting headliner, Jared Mees, who is co-founder of Tender Loving Empire. So you Portland folks know Tender Loving Empire for being this really cool record label and local shop. They're sort of famous here in Portland. And Jared and his wife Brianne created this business for themselves. So he's going to share that story, sort of how they built their own dream job. And I'm really excited to hear what he has to say.
Yeah, and they're excited to join us too, which is wonderful.
Yeah, and they just opened, I think their third or fourth store.
Yes.
It's out at the Portland airport.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw that. It was so cute.
Yeah.
I just love their store. Like everything in there, I just want it.
Well, they've been so successful, and they've created this over the last 10 years and built so much success and a big following and, like you said, local celebritydom almost here in Portland, which is great.
Yeah.
Plus, we're bringing back one of our most popular podcast guests / temporary fill-in hosts, and that's Jenny Foss from jobjenny.com. And Mac, I'm not sure if you were aware of this, but you and Jenny are actually going to be doing some live career trivia from the stage, something akin to NPR's Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Yeah, we're going to be answering those questions about how many cows live in Canada, or
I think it'll be more career related.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's an actual job.
Yes, exactly.
Interview question.
Yes,
but
unless it's how those cows can get a job. Maybe that will be
that could
part
be.
of it.
All right. Well, good. And I know I can't promise to be as suave as Carl Castle or Michael Feldman, but it will be a great show, we hope. We're going to do our best to make it happen. I think
we will. It'll be a lot of fun. We're going to do a lot of practicing beforehand. So you'll be great. You're being very modest. Your Iowa modesty is coming out.
And everyone loves bloopers anyway. So.
Yeah.
Totally.
Good. Well, we'll air a version of the show here on the podcast, but if you live in Portland, please come to the Fremont Theater on July 25th. It's going to be a great evening. Now, Jessica, I know there's a limited number of seats, so how do people get on the list? How do they sign up?
Yeah, we definitely want all of you dedicated podcast listeners to be the first to know, and so that's why we're doing this bonus episode. But we have already created the registration page, and that's available for you to check all of the details out and register at maxlist.org/live, LIVE.
Okay.
So check that out, and again, you can see all of the details about start time and location, a little bit more about the features that we're going to have, and then go ahead and register yourself.
Terrific.
And I have to say it, we will include the URL in the show notes.
Oh, good. Yes. Always nice.
I'll sleep better at night knowing that, Ben. But seriously, check out the show notes or go to the URL. As Jessica said, it's maxlist.org/live. And Jessica, thanks for putting all the work you've done into masterminding the 100th episode.
It's been so fun. I'm so excited about it.
Yeah, I can tell you're having a lot of fun with it, and I think our listeners will as well.
Yes.
So if you've ever been curious to see how we make the podcast, if you want to meet us in person, meet other listeners, and just have a great time, please come to our live taping and visit that URL. Again, it's maxlist.org/live. If you've got questions, let me know. You can contact me anytime. It's mac@maxlist.org, or just write Jessica as well. Either one of us will get back to you, and that's jessica@maxlist.org. We'll look forward to seeing you all on July 25th.